Hey there, welcome to the channel. Greetings from Samui. In this video, I just want to take you through a few updates about this new Destination Thailand DTV visa, which is being hailed as the new digital nomad visa here in Thailand. I made a video about it roughly a week and a half ago now, and I just did a Google search and found a few more articles with more information about this visa, including how to apply for it. So here's an article I pulled up on timeout.com. And if you just read through it, most of this we already know, including who can apply for the digital nomad visa. We already know about that as well. Just watch my previous video. And how long can you stay? It's still not entirely clear, but keep in mind you need to leave and re-enter the country every 180 days and pay an extra $270 each time, so 10,000 baht. And you may or may not need to leave the country. According to this article, it says you need to leave and re-enter. But I don't think that's still entirely clear. And keep in mind, this hasn't been published yet in the Royal Thai Gazette, so it's still not official. But it's good to see that more information is coming to light about this new visa, because I would ultimately like to apply for and get this visa as well. The new scheme would open up the visa for those who can prove they have savings of 500,000 baht in a bank account. That's roughly 13,000 USD. And it looks like you most likely won't need to show a minimum annual income, which some of the other visas like the LTR and the Smart Visa to a certain extent require you to show. But this one, you just need to show you have the savings of 500,000 baht in a bank account, which is, I would think most people would be able to do that, right? And other requirements, applicants cannot work for a company based in Thailand and must pay an application fee of 10,000 baht each time. So obviously it doesn't take the place of a work permit, it supplements it, or it's a separate entity altogether, as far as I understand. And here's more information on how to apply to be a digital nomad. Kind of weird phrasing they have here, but whatever. How to apply to be a digital nomad in Thailand. I would say how to get the visa, right? Depending on your current passport and location, you may be able to apply through the official e-visa website. Countries eligible for online applications include UK, United States, Brazil, Australia, and most European states. Those not included will need to visit the local Thai embassy to apply. You can check the country status and other details on the e-visa website, which I have pulled up here in a separate tab. This is the official e-visa website for Thailand. It's through the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the Kingdom of Thailand. And if we scroll through this, you can see at the bottom, here's all the different visa categories. And keep in mind, I'm in Thailand, so I may need to use a VPN or something to make it think I'm in the US so that I can see all the visa options. I'm not entirely sure, but I would think that it should list all of them here. And I'm not seeing the Destination Thailand visa here at the moment. They obviously have the LTR visa, which is the long-term resident visa for 10 years. That one's a very attractive option, and it's only 50,000 Thai baht for 10 years. So that's roughly $1,500 USD to get this LTR visa. But the qualifications are not easy to show, right? It's quite difficult to get this one. But if you use a company like Igloo, link in the description below, where you can find more information about Igloo, they can help you to get this LTR visa if you're working remotely for a company already, and then you can get the LTR as a highly skilled professional or something along these lines, and then just get sponsored and work under Igloo, which is like an EOR company. So work for your current company under Igloo. Again, link in the description below for more information about Igloo. But yeah, I'm not really seeing any details on the official e-visa website about this new Destination Thailand visa. I don't see it here anywhere. So maybe it's just going to take a while to get updated on the site. But that's definitely encouraging that they are giving some information about how to actually apply for this visa, right? So that's an article on Timeout, which you're more than welcome to check out yourself. And then I also have another article pulled up here on dtv.in.th. So this is, again, another Thailand website. And at the very top, let me just zoom in a little bit. it says, as of June 11th, consider the current announced changes as preliminary and not yet in effect. Government spokesperson Chaweng, I hope I'm not butchering his name, reiterated that the DTV is slated for this month, June, and not July. So the time of recording this video, it is June 12th. So I would think that they're going to come up with an official announcement relatively soon. And it says, as soon as everything is finalized, we will be sending a detailed email to those who have requested to do so. So on this website, you can actually enter your email down below, and they will notify you of any updates to the DTV visa, which I haven't done yet, but I'm going to do that in this video. So if we read through this article, this is everything that we currently know about the Destination Thailand visa, essentially a digital nomad visa in Thailand, which is something that we've needed for, I would say, a long time now. And this just goes through the amount of time you can stay. It's still not really clear if you can extend past 360 days or how exactly that's going to work, because it's being hailed as a 5-year visa, right? But if you can only extend twice, then I don't really see the point of calling it a 5-year visa. It's more like a 1-year visa minus 5 days. So I think probably the 180 days, and I'm just speculating here, is because of for tax purposes, right? Because if you're staying in Thailand for over 180 days, you will be subjected to the Thailand tax law. But if you stay less than that, then you won't necessarily have to pay taxes, something along those lines. I'm not exactly sure how it works. But yeah, I mean, I've been over here for 4 years now, so there's really no excuses for me not to be paying taxes in Thailand, of course. But yeah, just know that you can extend 180 and then an additional 180 days, and then you may or may not need to leave the kingdom between those 180 days. It's still not entirely clear. But I will keep you posted on any updates once this goes official. So yeah, period of 180 days on multiple entry basis within 5 years. DTV holders can request to change the type of visa within the country, but this will terminate the DTV. So if you change from the DTV over to, let's say, a work permit or something, then that would terminate the DTV visa, which is, I guess, to be expected. That's how things usually work over here. So that's really just normal standard operating procedure. And then it goes on here too about the income requirement for the visa is much lower compared to other countries, which I touched on my other video about the DTV visa. For example, Malaysia requires an annual income of $24,000 a year, while Japan requires $68,000 for a digital nomad visa. And this one is only about 500,000 baht, which is significantly lower than even Malaysia. And maybe you will need to show proof of employment for a remote company. It's still not entirely clear, but I'll touch on that a little bit more in one of the other articles. And yeah, this is an interesting site. I will leave a link in the description below to this one as well so that you can request more information about the DTV visa. You just enter your email and they will notify you. Availability. More detailed information about the DTV may start to become available between early June and late July. Individuals who have opted in and received updates will be notified via email as soon as new information is released. So I'm definitely going to enter my email here to receive more information. Here's some official sources as well. They're citing their sources here. And a little bit more information. This document is freely available. If you just do a Google search, you'll find this one is like on an official Thai government website. In fact, it's just thailand.prd.go.th if you want to check out this little infographic here. And most importantly, right here, I can enter my email address, which I'm going to do right now. By the way, if anyone wants to send me an email or anything, you can send it to thailand360tours@gmail.com. And I just click that button, and I have to enter my name. There's a few steps here. Select the passport country. Obviously, that would be United States. And my age, which is 37. And then click to receive DTV updates. So now, anytime a new update comes to light, I will receive an email about it, thanks to entering my email in on this website. And it looks like they have a Facebook visa group as well, which is just the Thai visa advice Facebook group. I think they have like 30,000 members in here. So that's not the right link, unfortunately. But yeah, there's like a Thailand visa advice group where you can ask any questions that you have. And obviously there's a lot of comments on this article as well, which you can read through, but I usually don't read the comments. So there we go. That's more information from that article. And then I have another one over here as well on the Thai embassy website right here. And there's a few salient points here as well. Let me scroll down and find it. Okay, benefits of the DTV visa. Income requirements, like we talked about, are significantly lower compared to other Southeast Asian countries. There's more information about the extension. And let's see, downsides. Here's a few downsides. While you can perform certain activities and earn an income, you cannot work for a Thai company without requiring a Thai work permit, which is obvious. This doesn't take the place of a work permit. You will still need to get an official work permit if you're working for a Thai company. And so nothing has changed there. If you want to change the type of visa you're on, this will terminate, which we've already talked about as well. No release date or information on how to apply has been announced for the visa yet, though more news will be coming in late June or early July. It is highly likely that you will be able to apply for it through a Royal Thai Consulate, which you may or may not already be able to do that, I'm not sure, or a Thai embassy or immigration office in Thailand. I actually have to go to immigration tomorrow, so I may ask for my options for this visa while I'm there. And here it just says how to apply for the DTV. Application journey and other details are still yet to be released to the general public, which has been confirmed. So return to this website regularly or contact us at CM Legal for up-to-date insights. I won't have to do that because I've already entered my email over here and I should receive any updates there. And I also have one more article here just going over the tourism numbers that they expect by the end of 2024. This is actually one of the main initiatives. That's one of the reasons that they're rolling out this visa in the first place, to attract more digital nomads and remote workers to Thailand, as if we don't already have enough over here. It seems like they're everywhere, especially in like Chiang Mai and Bangkok, and to a certain extent Koh Samui, and obviously Phuket as well. But they're projecting 40 million tourists by the end of 2024, which is that will be about 3.5 trillion baht, or $95 billion. The country saw 14 million tourists in the first 5 months of the year alone, which is really good. But they're looking to get up the tourist numbers even more. Based on the figures from the Ministry of Tourism and Sports of Thailand, the country welcomed over 28 million visitors in 2023. So, shortly after the pandemic. And the majority of them came from Malaysia, China. Oh, I'm surprised China's in there. 3.5 million people from China, South Korea, India, and Russia. Russia's actually on the low end, which is also surprising. So yeah, that's just some more information about the DTV visa. I will keep you posted on any updates. And again, link in the description below where you can sign up for updates on this DTV website right here. I'll include it in the link in the descriptions below. You just go down here, you enter your email address, and should receive updates when they come to light. With that being said, thanks so much for watching this video. Take care, stay safe. Peace from Thailand.